This is Holly Scoville, and this is my conducting blog for week 1. On Monday, we had our first class with Dr. Abrahams, and we just went over the syllabus and discussed what was expected for the class. And Dr. Abrahams explained that we are to make a blog online where we would upload videos of ourselves conducting and a weekly entry. And I decided that for my weekly entry I was going to have a video blog explaining the week and thoughts. On Wednesday, we had our second class, and for this class we were supposed to read Chapter 12 out of Evoking Sounds by Dr. James Jordan, which talked about conducting gesture and the 4 parts of conducting gesture, which are the upbeat or the preparation, directional swing, ictus, and the rebound. In class, Dr. Abrahams talked a little bit more about each of these things in detail, and he mentioned that the upbeat or preparation beat has to be connected to breath in some way, and it's the responsibility of the conductor to show their choir this connection so that they can breathe correctly to be able to produce the correct sound. The idea is to show the choir to breathe low so that they support their sound. The upbeat or preparation beat also shows the tempo, because you want your singers to breathe in the tempo of the piece so that they're prepared. And also with the upbeat, you're supposed to show your choir the style or articulation of the piece they're about to sing. Next is directional swing, and directional swing is the direction of the beat on the way to the ictus. And the ictus is the point at which the sound actually happens. It doesn't move, and it's the center of the body, and it's good to make an effort to not cross your body, because we also learned that the brain can't process actions when they're performed past the side of the body that the limb is on. And this sometimes causes the singer to zone out when they're watching a conductor who is body crossing. The final thing we spoke about in regards to conducting gesture is the rebound, which becomes the preparation beat eventually, and it's in the opposite direction of the directional swing. We also learned that if the issue in rehearsal for the choir is rhythm, the conductor needs to do exercises that focus only on the rhythm, because that focuses on one side of the brain, and it helps the choir to move into that side of the brain so that they can actually focus on the problems. Then we also learned that there are 2 types of directors. There are reachers, the type who move forward and want to envelop the choir, and those who are receivers, who stand back and let the sound come to them. There are disadvantages and advantages to both, which we discussed in class as well. And last but not least, we discussed the hand and its position while conducting, because the hand should be in a position where it's connected to the arm and shoulder, that is without a baton. And if you have a baton, conducting is in the wrist, but if you don't have a baton, the primary joint in which the hand should follow is the elbow. And all beats should happen inside of the torso. Let's see, on Friday, we had our first conducting assignment, and we were given 4 pieces in which we were supposed to learn to be able to sing in class for other people to conduct, and I actually conducted it on Friday, and the video will be with my conducting videos. Let's see, I conducted Britain's A New Year Carol, which is in 3/4 time, and it was actually quite terrifying. I haven't conducted in front of my peers before, and it was I was quite nervous, but once I got up there and I made eye contact with the accompanist and I made eye contact with the choir, I kind of just got into the swing of things, and it felt pretty good. I got a lot of positive feedback. I used mostly my left hand. I used mostly my right hand, and I didn't do much with my left hand, which is what I need to work on, because I previously was taught that you use the right hand to show the beat pattern and you use the left hand to show dynamics. And so I'm kind of in between which school I want to use. But Dr. Abrahams had me conduct the class again, and I tried to use my left hand even more to show dynamic contrast. So, yeah. And then we also had other classmates conduct, and I thought that everyone did a pretty good job for their first week. So, yeah, I'm really excited to see where this class can go.